Righto, welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I've made a video, I think 3 or 4 weeks, but we're finally out. We're in the Amarok. It won't be the Zook this episode, maybe it might be something later on, we'll see. We're just out on a family trip. We'll do a rig rundown of this. There's not copyright, it's just him. We'll do a rig rundown when we're at our campsite. We just stopped for lunch and we're having some wonderful pies and sausage rolls cooked in our travel buddy. So yeah, welcome back. Thanks for watching. We'll get into it. Just around the corner from camp, you can see camp's right over there. There's this really nice river, or creek, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it a river. Nice water, might be some trout in there. Around this region, trout are really hard to catch, so we'll see. Might go for a fish, we'll see how we feel. But yeah, that's all from today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bindaree Falls, definitely come here, or Bindaree, I don't know, but definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. Mansfield State Forest, come visit it. Mansfield's awesome, state forest, everything around it, it's so good. Right, back to some driving. So we are up at Craig's hut, which is around Mount Bull and Mount Sterling. You are allowed dogs here, but this hut wasn't built as like a hut in the 40s for travellers. It was actually built as a film set in the 70s or 80s, and then they left it here and it started to deteriorate, and then they rebuilt it, and then it burnt down. So in the 90s, the Mansfield 4-wheel drive club actually came in and rebuilt it, and this is what we're looking at today. So I may as well walk inside. I don't think there's anyone in there right now. So yeah, it was built for a film called The Man from Snowy River. It's a good film. Some big nice wooden doors, and yeah, it's just a nice good old wooden hut. I don't think you're allowed to stay in here, but they've got some information panels and everything that you can look at. But the view from inside, if you walk on the other end, is pretty good, I think. So yeah, we'll set up camp, not here because this is a touristy spot. We'll go somewhere else, but yeah, I'll see you at camp. So one also good thing about this camp, I don't know, you tell me if this is a good thing or not. Yeah. Yeah, we'd be in trouble if there were bulls. Hi cows. It's a cow river crossing, if they're crossing the river. River crossing, send it. Okay, nice. Calm and collected approach. Like I'm just saying. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, cows. Alright, so like it's nearly a week or so later. We're back from the trip. It was filmed last year technically. No, so it was filmed before New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Eve happened, and now it's the 4th of January, so Happy New Year's everyone. But I thought, we're back home, we made it safe. I thought I'd take you on a bit of a rig rundown of the Amarok, and show you everything about it. So I'll start at the back and I will work my way forwards. So quickly I'll set the camera down, close this up, and show you what we've done at just the rear here. So go down, this is like the stock tow thing, and we've got a recovery point, rough country, then a reverse camera was put in. That's about all. We've got everything for towing, so we can tow because we've got a camp trailer which is sitting right there. And then also we've got running water out the rear. Should work. So we've got water on tap whenever we want. We have, if you look inside, a 30 litre water tank which is leaking, which we need to fix. Or we'll get a new one, we'll see what's happening with that. Then of course, King's bin bag, which is usually supposed to be mounted on the tyre, but we've done it a bit differently. I'll show you on the inside. We just cut up this and a few tech screws in, and it does the trick. And we've got our Respect the Bush bags in there, and then also our Max Tracks they're put on the back here, which I don't think you see much of. We're able to lock them in so nobody can steal them. Again, you got to cut through tray in there. I'm not sure if you can see a couple holes, and yeah, they fit on the back. It is a bit of a pain in the, you know, to get this bag off. You have to take the bag off and then get the maxis, but you know, we've still got actual max tracks now, which is really good. We haven't had recovery tracks before. I'll set the camera down again. That's the fridge we've got. So we've got a 65 litre fridge from Adventure Ridge, I think it's called. It's a fairly budget orientated fridge, and my camera's come loose. So yeah, 65 litre fridge from Adventure Ridge. It does the trick. We're able to Bluetooth connect. It hooks up to the battery. We don't use Anderson plugs because they weren't installed when we originally did the setup. Then also next to the fridge, got the good old travel, the kick-ass travel oven. This thing is the best thing we have gotten for this car, hands down. I mean, we're talking pies, sausage rolls, quiches. We've done pretty much everything with it. It runs off 12 volt. You just turn it on, set timer. Seriously, must get. You can even do roasts on it. I've seen while touring, do roasts in it. So yeah, really a must buy. Then just a King's Titan drawer. If we open it, it holds all our stuff, you know, ratchet straps, gloves, compressor, recovery kit. We got ourselves a rough country soft shackle to try them out. You know, you hear Drifter and that, they all really recommend them, so we thought we'd get ourselves one. This step's just handy. It's easy to get in the fridge with it. Got a King's 1500 watt inverter. Sorry everything's wet right now, it just rained and we forgot to close the rear up. Then our controller, we've got solar, just a switch panel. It's got lights on the inside, so you know, it's easier to access everything. And that was just off eBay, nice and cheap. And so yeah, that's the rear of the car. Our battery's in there in a battery box. Like I said before, 30 litre water tank at the rear. And then we've also just got a big first aid kit because, you know, outback travel, you need to be able to, you know, if you hurt yourself, you need to be able to fix yourself up. We'll move along up here. ARB roof rack, Tradesman oval ARB roof rack. It does the trick. It's got rollers at the rear. Currently the basket that goes on the Zook is on it, but you know, we've got the rollers up so we can get the roof rack up, and that does good. Along we've got flares on it. They're just the cheap ones off eBay. Everything we do is on a budget, so cheapy ones. Wheel and tyre, we've got I think they're 16-inch CSA alloy wheels, and then we've got Toyo open country all-terrains, 265 size. If we look down here, 265 by 65, and they're a 17-inch rim, so a bit bigger than the Zook. At the rear we've only just got a lift block in there, but I'll talk more about what will be happening with that. Now also sadly they are factory drum brakes, which isn't very good when towing, but still it does the trick. Then we've got rock sliders. Please somebody comment down below what brand these are, because I have no clue. I've seen them on a lot of cars. Just a wind guard, you know, you hate that helicopter sound. Also up here, shovel holder, fishing rod holder. Really it does all. That's where we fill the water tank with water. If it opens, no, it's locked. On the inside, I'll go through here. Never mind, it's locked. I'll do the inside later. At the front, Safari snorkel. Now this was done by Market Net 4x4, same as the lift kit. If we look in here, you can see we've got Bilstein shocks. That's a 2-inch lift. Again done by Market 4x4. Net 4x4, sorry. At the front, we've gone for a black bonnet and then just stock ARB bar with King's 6-inch spotties. Then a Warn Industries Tabor 9,000 pound winch that came with the car, was put on by the previous owner, same as the bull bar. And then a Uniden aerial, and just, you know, you need to put a stubby holder on an aerial. It's not a full drive. Then on the side we've got a King's awning. It's just it's a 2x2 meter awning. Does the trick. But yeah, we'll go Actually, it will see through the window. Inside's fairly stock. It's just got a VMS, which you can see through there, just a VMS travel system, and then down there we've got our GME comms unit, we'll call it, and then just King's seat covers. They do the trick. At the rear again, it's very stock. So yeah, that's the Amarok. You'll see more of that around the channel. At the rear we had to replace, so this came with sliding windows and we replaced it with the gull wing windows, and just so it was easier access to the fridge. So yeah, this is it holds all our stuff. We can fit chairs, swags, everything. It does us good. And a good thing about this is it's the ultimate touring setup. I mean, we've got electricity 24/7 with the solar panel. We've got water when we want it. We've even got an oven, for God's sake. We've got a fridge. You know, this is really the ultimate setup to live out of. But in a few months or weeks, this will be going even more ultimate. But I will talk about that on a different video. So yeah, make sure to subscribe for that. We'll talk about what's happening with the rear of the car, because there are some cool things to be done. Anyways, also in next week's video, we'll be going over what's happening to Zook. Some big upgrades to be done. So yeah, that's the Amarok. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was just a quick one. You know, we don't really want YouTube to affect what we do, so I didn't film everything. But yeah, this is the Amarok. You'll see more of this on the channel. This will be towing the Zook. This is like, you know, the big rig, and you know, it does everything for us. I forgot to mention the tyres are a 31-inch size. But yeah, this is the rig. Yeah, so make sure to subscribe for more awesome content. If you like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up. You know, comment down below anything you'd like to see from the car. Make sure also to follow my Instagram at itsjensenm. I'll put heaps more cool stuff up there. Yeah, and this is the car. I hope you like it. I hope you like this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.